heart attack. Fast, fatal, heart impact. Past painful scars, in fact, I blast tasteful bars and past. I back up my actions, fact, don't ask, grab reactions, jacked, attack with every word, then act with class as they hear me snap. I got nothing to lose, cause I fought and felt the bruise. Now I'm not the one confused, call the shots and they produce. I ain't lost, I'm finally loose. Pick a new submerged juice. I need the views to boost me to a new abuse of being used. Everybody wants a piece now. Y'all can rest in peace now. You're dead to me, so peace out. Remember, you're discreet now. Get ready for defeat now.
Alrighty. Hello everybody. This is Kirusho here, and now, before we do begin, let us give a brief little review. Now, in the last part, quite a lot of things were happening. And currently, we had things with the mutants, Genosha, and even Deku's relationship with Jean Grey, and Jean Grey's powers. Now, Deku, him and the X-Men are currently heading over to Genosha, where they want to talk to Magneto and find out what's going on with the Brotherhood of Mutants. And while that's currently happening for the team, there's currently what's going on with Deku. Deku, he found a development in his relationship with Jean. Things seem to be getting a little bit more serious, and this caught him off guard. Rogue told him that Jean was acting strange, and whenever he tried to confront her and talk to her, she ended up showing that she does care for Deku. And the two, they were almost caught by Bakugo making out. And it just caught Deku off guard. I mean, Jean and him are both shy in the relationship. And this is something that has never happened before. Especially with the way that she looked at him. Now, Deku, to say that this did distract him quite a bit is an understatement. Now, they did arrive in Genosha. And currently Jean, she is trying to keep her new abilities under wrap. Now, with that being said, we do currently have in the room that Deku does have. Deku, he's sitting down. And right now he's thinking about everything after they ate and they were told they had places to stay. Deku looking over towards Kirk, his roommate. Okay, so this is all weird, right? Yeah, it is, but I don't really see a problem with that. I mean, besides, what is it? At least we have TV. That's true, man, but can I ask you a question? About? I don't know. It's strange. Kitty walking through the wall. Deku, someone jumping, turning to see her. Hey Kitty. Hey guys. Do you guys know where, well, the showers are? Oh, I think they're actually down the hall, but they're this place is laid out weird. I think they're either down the hall or downstairs. I don't know. Right. So, anyways, did you guys want to come hang out with us? It's me and Rogue over here. Izuku, you can invite Jean. Right. And maybe some other people. Really? It could just be us. We could also just hang out for a little bit. I mean, I know we've all been getting busy with training. Right. Right, but where will we really go? I'm not sure we can go out late. Well, technically we can. Charles never really did give us a curfew. He just told us to be careful around here. Besides, maybe we could investigate things a little bit. We're guests here, Izuku. And us being outside late isn't going to be a problem. A place for mutants. That's what Magneto said. Right. You're right. I could just be overthinking it. Yeah. Rogue said that she saw an arcade down the road. And if we do need to, There's supposed to be a really good pizza place here. Really? I'm not sure, but let's test the theory. Anyways, I'll catch you guys in a minute. Kitty gonna disappear. As Deku, he does gotta turn back to Kirk. Okay, man, I need your advice on this, and I need you to be serious. Now, we do have about a few minutes later, where Kirk, him and Deku do come walking out of the room, and Kirk, he still is somewhat laughing a bit. And right now, Deku, he still does feel a bit embarrassed about it. And there actually is whenever Deku does see Jean, wherever they all do get ready to go out. Jean walking up to Deku, and directly going to pull him into a hug. Ask him exactly if he's ready to go out. Her reaching out for his hand. Yeah, I am. Hey, hold on. Deku going to turn. As everybody they do go to fall out behind the two lovebirds. And right now, Kirk, he does talk about how she's bold. Right? Besides, I heard that she wants to try and, well, I don't know. She said something earlier, but it didn't make sense. Oh. I can't blame her. Izuku said something earlier too, but maybe we'll just leave that to him. What did he say? Oh, you're gonna love this. Now, we do actually have where everybody they are at the arcade, and some people they are playing. Right now it feels strange to Deku. He's out hanging with his friends, and they don't have eyes on them. There are some people who do try to talk to them, and Deku, he does actually feel a bit more included here. However, there actually is an issue. Later, where Deku he currently is sitting down with Jean and everybody else, all of them eating a slice of pizza, as Deku does have a box in front of him. Him with two slices in his hand and with his legs crossed. Listen, I'm just saying, that game was rigged. Come on, man. It wasn't rigged. I'm telling you, somebody has control of that fucking claw machine. It is not cool. I almost punched it. Sure you did. Yeah, sorry. It's just, a lot's on my mind. Really? Yeah. I just don't really know what to say. It's all sort of up in the air, especially because Deku turning. As somebody, they did go to directly bump into Jean, and then bump into him. Deku spilling the pizza in his hand as he go to turn. Deku seeing somebody massive as he does go to tell them that they need to watch where they're going. Dude, you be careful. Besides, it's not my problem. Really? Now, the person would directly turn to Izuku. Ask him what's he gonna do about it. Now, there actually is Jean, who does go to turn and stare directly at Izuku and this man. And right now there actually is everybody. As Jean is going to tell him, apologize. Really? Why? Not my fault. Besides, this place is too fucking small. So what are you going to do, Tiny? Now, they could just ask the guy. He thinks he's tiny. Now, the guy does watch Deku. As Deku does then start to grow in size and bulk up. The guy going from looking down to turning his head back slightly. As Deku is going to directly bring his hands up and push him. Now, the guy is going to smash into the ground. And Deku, he does get directly step forwards. So, how are we going to do this, Tiny? Now, the guy is going to get back up. Him clutching at his chest, talking about how he's the fucking Hulk. I am. Now what are you going to do? Apologize. Now, there actually is everybody else. They're all watching this. And right now, Rogue is going to look directly over towards Jean, expecting her to stop this. But there's the way that Jean is looking. Jean's just staring. And her face. Is she actually trying to get Deku to go, what, on a rampage? Now, somebody would come walking up. As when they do come to zoom in, their actions are Deku, he does get physically restrained, along with this person. No. Deku, his hands are covered in red mist. And right now, two people do come walking up. As one of them, they do go to talk about how both of these two need to stop. And Deku does go to turn his head down, seeing Wanda Maximoff and Pietro Maximoff. Now, Deku, he does see the two. As Wanda, she has Godoki inform both of them. If they are going to fight, don't do it here. They're still building the city. So she'll take them somewhere secluded. Maybe an island. How about that? And the guy does immediately get a turn. His head saying he's fine. He's sorry. He didn't know that this guy was the Hulk. How about you try being less of an asshole next time? Dude, I'm just saying. If I knew it was you, I wouldn't have tried to push me around. I've gotten a lot of that lately. Alright? And you can say what you want to me. But if you try and hurt my friends, I will lose my shit. And then you'll deal with the actual Hulk. What? Just consider that to be a warning. Now, Deku, he does let Rookie shrink back down. And right now, Wanda does get a watch. Along with Pietro looking at Deku. As Deku does get Rookie shrink down, and Wanda does get Rookie let go of his restraints. As Deku does get to tell them, this guy might be some trouble. Keep an eye on him. As he's going to start walking back over. And right now, Pietro, he does get a Rookie zoom over, and he's already in the seat by the time Deku is going to climb in. Him holding up a piece of pizza, and going to actually ask him if he really thinks that he could have taken that guy. I could have. Really? He makes a habit of trying to be an asshole. So you're the Hulk? Yeah. Sorry about that. I got a bit riled up. Now, Gina's going to put her hand on Deku's shoulder, telling him not to worry about it. Not to worry about it? Them looking over towards Rogue. You know what happens if he gets angry. I mean, he could lose it. Jean, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with me? I'm trying to figure things out. That's what's wrong with me. Besides, I mean, the guy was an ass. What else was I supposed to do? Hell, if I tried using my powers, I could send him flying upwards into the air, but then he'd just get more pissed off. He'd shout, scream, and throw a fit, like a little kid. So, I just let Izuku handle it. Okay, but just watch that. Rogue, it's fine, I got it. Now, Wanda would come walking over. As right now, it's intriguing to meet them. They're part of the X-Men, and their little friend group here, it does seem to have quite the list of characters. Not really. I mean, a lot of us are still over at the mansion. And what is it? A lot of us, technically, we're 5 years younger. Or older, depending on who you ask. What do you mean? Well, you know, the thing that happened. Right. Yeah. We got affected by that too. Wait, so you guys are actually our age then? Yeah. We're not some of the older people here. Besides, from what I know, a lot of people are assholes nowadays. Hell, It's to be expected, though. Then again, if you're the Hulk, could I spar with you at least once? Um, why? I'm just curious, that's all. I mean, you can take a punch, right? And I've never really had something that can withstand a lot of, well, mass being thrown at it. Um, I'm sure I could spar with you, but right now, we're just trying to hang out. Besides, I, I'm probably gonna need another pizza. The guy looking at Deku, who does get a Joki stand back up. Him kinda confused. Him trying to ask about that, as Deku would come walking back over, and he does get a Joki watch. Apparently the guy has a fast metabolism. Huh. Neat. Now, maybe they are trying to get along. And right now there actually is Magneto. They set everything up perfectly. The incident, the, well, capture or restraining, and then the friendly approach. Right now, things do look nice. And it is actually quite refreshing. These two haven't really had people around their age to be around in a while. So, let's see exactly where this will go for both of them, since they will either have good friends or some new enemies. And he is curious to talk to the Hulk. I mean, from what the boy said, the real Hulk. So he is curious about that. Piss him off just enough. That's what he knows. Piss him off. Quite the interesting idea. Now, with that being said, there actually is where everybody would go to head back to the mansion. And right now, after playing some video games, even watching a few more movies, the night would go to carry out long. And there actually is by the end of it. Where Deku, he is laying down, and right now, he actually is one of the only few people left awake. Him gonna stand up and walk to the kitchen. As everyone is gonna walk in, he does go to turn and open the fridge. Him grabbing out a soda, as he does go to pull it out. Him going to turn and ask if anyone else still wants a soda. And he does get at least two responses. As someone does get a poof in, and Deku does go to toss over the soda to Kirk. As he has to turn and then go to toss on the soda. Now, there actually is. I forgot to mention somebody, didn't I? Oh well, there's Quicksilver. Now, Quicksilver, he's surprised. As whenever he does get a Joki grab the soda, he does get a Joki to turn and open it. Him almost being hit in the face by the fizz, as he does get a Joki turn it. And right now, there actually is where Deku, he does get to grab a soda and go to lean back. Okay. So, anyways, Kirk, what am I supposed to do? Right. Well, not too sure what you can do. Uh, do about what? Him and his girlfriend made out for the first time earlier. Oh, nice. I'm, dude, come on. What's the deal? Well, Izuku, he's not used to having friends. Plus, he's been through a lot. Yeah, it's, it's hard to explain, man. Plus, me and Jean, we're both, you know, shy. Yeah. Plus, she only had one serious relationship before me, and the only reason why that one ended was because of the snap, or the vanish, the fucking gap, whatever you want to call it. All of us just disappeared and came back. They ended it because of what happened. I mean, don't get me wrong. The two, they still cared about each other, but it's so weird to explain. Right. And how long were they together? I don't know. That's the issue. I mean, what am I supposed to say? I mean, I have no experience with this, man. Hmm. Well, I mean, you're a mutant, dude. So life isn't gonna be easy. It's not gonna be fair. I'd say just take life as it comes at you, man. Really? Dude, I run super fast. I perceive things super fast. I mean, what is it? Try to punch me in the face. I'm not gonna try and punch you. You can't actually punch me. I'd be able to see your fist coming at me for probably 10, 20, 30 minutes an hour. I'd just stand here watching it. And by the time you do make physical contact with me, I could just move into it and not even feel any pressure from your fist. Are you serious? Yeah. So trust me whenever I tell you, man. You gotta be fast. I mean, life, life can end in the blink of an eye. Um, you good? Yeah, I'm fine. It's just, I haven't thought about that in a long time. Uh, so what should I do then? Well, I mean, roll with the punches. I mean, your girl was looking at you pretty good earlier. You were standing up for her. You did good. I'd say that she likes that. Really? Yeah, I mean, granted I just met you, but you're he's not really himself anymore. I mean, he used to be a bookworm, and he didn't used to have muscle on him like this. Oh, so you haven't really changed then? You still a nerd? Yeah, then you're still good. I mean, God, I think we got seriously off the topic, dude. Listen, shit happens, and I'd say just deal with the good shit and what? Deal with the bad shit as it comes. That's really all I can tell you, to be honest. Huh. I think I sort of get it. Yeah, like, how do you deal with your anger? My anger. Um, Pietro. No, I'm being serious. How does he deal with his anger? Uh, Pietro. He's, he, uh, he can't really deal with it. Kirk. Isuku, you have a handle on it. I get that, man, but, I mean, there are times where I think you're gonna fucking lose it. Dude, that's not cool. Come on, man. Kirk, you're my friend. I have a handle on it. I can restrain it. I mean, I have better control of it from this side. Knowing the strength is my own, it's easier to control. I don't have to hold I don't have to hold us back as much. Uh back as much? It's complicated, Pietro. Hey, I'm not your enemy. Just calm down, man. Right, sorry. I I'm just try not to bring that up again, Kirk. Right, right, right. I'll keep my mouth shut. Now, Deku would go to chug his soda before walking back into the room and going to go to sleep. And right now, there actually is the next morning, where Magneto he does greet his guest with breakfast. And right now, they're all sitting at a table, and Deku he does so much as sit there next to Jean. As Jean, she actually going to reach out for his hand, and Deku is going to reach out for hers. As Genosha's going to grab onto his, she's going to look at him and smile. And Deku, he is just going to smile backwards, trying to remember what Quicksilver, or Pietro, did say. Take the good with the good, and, well, deal with the bad. That's sort of a good saying. Just his crazy life. Try and deal with it as things come. Huh. That sounds easy. But how is it gonna work? He's probably just overthinking this. Okay. Well, maybe. But maybe not. Maybe Genosha can be a place for mutants. I mean, he's assuming everybody here knows who he is. He got a few glances, but people didn't care. They either ignored him or they just didn't look at him. Maybe this place can become a home. That'd be what Deku does think. And right now we actually have Jean. Jean does feel that inner fire. She feels, well, the power burning. Now, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. And have an amazing day. I'll catch you guys in the next part.